Fact: family and friends will ruin your business if you are not careful. Hello everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adobinoli, come to you live from city of Abuja, Nigeria. How you all doing? Hope you're doing great and hope you're staying safe. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell button, and also share it with everybody around you. And please watch the ads that come with this video. That's how I make some cool money. Thank you very much. So today I'll be talking about 10 myths of entrepreneurship. That's 10 things that people believe or think are true about entrepreneurship, about starting a business, that are not really true. And it has really kept some people from actually going into business. It has sometimes, again, it gives people the wrong impression or notion concerning entrepreneurs and getting into business. So I'll be bringing you 10 of those points. And if there are other points that I didn't mention, you can also leave it in the comment section. Let's help people this 2021, because so many people are stuck, like they want to start business, but because of what they've heard, they are not able to start up a business. Or some people actually go into business with wrong notion, and by the time they get there, they're like, is this what entrepreneur is all about? Entrepreneurship is all about. And some of them give up, or in short, getting into it in a wrong notion creates a huge problem. So the first on my list is that entrepreneurs are usually rich. You see, when you see your friends that are entrepreneurs, you'll be like, Bilam, my dear. See, not all entrepreneurs are rich, but there's a very high tendency that they will be rich. Why I said not all entrepreneurs are rich is that sometimes these entrepreneurs you're seeing actually went to borrow money from maybe their friends, their families, and they've not really paid. Most of them are even debtors because they have to pay up the loans they took. Yes, you need money to start up a business, and sometimes you might not have that money to start up, so you go ahead and borrow from people around you. So most of your friends are actually in debt. Some of them might not be in debt, but people are owing them. Yes, it is very, very common to see entrepreneurs being owed, maybe by your friends, your colleagues, anybody. You might say, okay, this person is an old client, okay, let me just give it to the person. And at the end of the day, because of the trust you have, you end up not receiving the money as at when due, because he or she is an old-time customer. You're like, okay, give it to her, give it to him, since he promised you'll pay next week. And by that time next week, you will not see the person will not even call you. You have to be the one now calling them, like, okay, what's up, where's my money, and all of that. So most entrepreneurs are not usually rich, because people, once you say, she's an entrepreneur, she has business, she's a CEO, you now start thinking, oh, this person is in money, the person is swimming in money. The second point is that entrepreneurs have freedom. Like, entrepreneurs are free to do whatever they do. That's not true. Entrepreneurs, so many people will say, okay, they want to leave their 9 to 6 because, oh, my boss is on my neck, my boss is this one, my boss, I don't have time to do my own things, this one, so let me leave my 9 to 6 and go into business. And then you think entrepreneurs are free to do anything, they can wake up anytime they like and all of that. That's not true. So many entrepreneurs you see do not sleep at night because they're either calculating one thing or the other. They're either thinking out, okay, where do I invest, who do I invest, should I change my supplier? Even if you see them lying down, most of them are not sleeping. They're cracking their brain, like, okay, what next? What strategy do I do? How do I do my marketing strategy, my packaging, all that? So entrepreneurs are not free, like, as so many people will think that, okay, since she's an entrepreneur, she can go to the work by 10 a.m. 10 a.m., you want to go to your business by 10 a.m. when your clients are already knocking at your gate or already at your door, like, okay, I want to buy something. So not all entrepreneurs are free to do whatever they do. That's not true. Don't leave your job with the intention or with the impression that, okay, you'll be free to attend all the parties in the world because it's your time, it's your business. If you do it, good and fine, you can actually do all of that, but it's at the detriment of your business. Your business gets to suffer at the end of the day, because when you're not there and your clients are there, then it affects your business. Next time your clients might not come over again. Then the third on my list is that entrepreneurs know exactly what they want. It's not that true. It's not that true in the sense that entrepreneurship is something you grow on, you learn from it. It's very difficult, or you find very few people who will wake up and say, okay, I want to do this thing, like, okay, I want to sell bag, it is this bag I want to do. So many of them get into the business of selling bag, and by the time they start it, they now realize, okay, no, this thing is not just it. So let me just deviate. Maybe shoe is doing well. Maybe ladies prefer shoes than bags, and then you find out that they deviated to shoe business, or maybe they've even changed completely to maybe agriculture or something. So entrepreneurs are not, they don't have it, they don't exactly know what they want until they get into the business, and then they now realize, okay, I think I should not do this. Or some people will say, okay, entrepreneurs know how to strategize, how to make marketing plans and all of that. It's not. You get into the business and you learn from there, because what works for A might not work for B. Strategy A might not work for strategy B. Like your marketing strategy for A might not work for marketing strategy for business B. So just get into the business, learn from it, learn in it. There's so many things that you need to learn from it. So the fourth point on my list is that entrepreneurs about the myth about entrepreneurship is that a good product means you getting into a good business. I'll take for example, let's say on your street you have you realize that, okay, people are hungry, people actually look for where to eat food, and then you just decide, okay, let me just start a restaurant on my street. It doesn't mean that that business will blow, because you still have that business, and you find out that people would leave where you are and go to the next street where there is a restaurant to eat. So it's not just about how will I put it, it's not just about having a good product. Having a good product means that your business is going to go well. No, there's so many things that has to do with business. Like your strategy has to be on point, your pricing has to be on point, your marketing has to be on point. So that school of thought, or that myth that a good product is equivalent to a good business, that means you will sell well, is not true. There's so many things, so many of them, that there's so many things you have to put in place in order to make your business grow, or for it to be a good business. Not just a good product equal a good business, because you still find people that have good products but are not selling at all, and you now wonder, but this is supposed to sell. The thing is, it's not selling because there's something that person is not doing right, so it's a problem. The fifth point is that entrepreneurs are bosses. It's not completely true, because you say, okay, you don't want to answer sir or ma to anybody, you just want to be on your own, you don't want that bossy anybody to boss you around. That's not true. You would have your own business, but you still have to be submissive to your clients. That's how it is. So don't think, in short, you even have more bosses now when you're an entrepreneur than when you were working 9 to 6 or whatever, working under someone. Because let's say when you're working under someone, you just had one boss or maybe two bosses, but now all your clients are your bosses. They tell you what to do. If you don't do it, they go with their money. So if you still want to be in business, you have to ensure that your clients are being taken care of. You respect your clients, you tell them sir, ma, but it has a limit. Like, you cannot be doing sir, ma on things that doesn't make sense. But as far as you know what they're saying is right, you have to do, because some clients need respect. They love respect. Like, respect is like the air they breathe. So that boss thing, saying, okay, once you become an entrepreneur, you become your own boss, you don't have to nobody has to boss you around. That's not true. So at this point, if you've watched up to this extent and you enjoyed this video, please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and also keep watching the ads at it, please. So the sixth point on my list is that entrepreneurship does not require serious funding. That's huge funding. It's this particular point is a little bit tricky, because you need money to make money. Let's just say the truth as it is. You need money to make money. If you don't have money, how do you intend to buy your products? How do you intend to market? It becomes a problem. So that notion, or that myth that you require huge funds, is not true. So the seventh point is that as an entrepreneur, you save money by doing things yourself, everything yourself, packaging yourself, advertisement yourself, even your products you source yourself, everything yourself, everything. Or because you say, okay, do it yourself, DIY, do it yourself, everybody do it yourself, delivery you want to do yourself. You're not saving money. Time is money. So if you're not good at something and it's going to take your time, then outsource it. That is why people are there. Outsource it, give it out, and focus your energy on something else that you are good at. It's maybe when you don't have anything doing, you can now say, okay, oh, since I'm not doing anything, let me go and deliver and do delivery. But when you have customers all over your shop trying to, okay, oh madam, how do you do this? Or how do you do this? And now you don't leave them with your girl, with your not house girl, your sales girl or your PA. You now say, okay, let me just go and do delivery. People should handle that. See, nobody will take care of your business like you do. So that idea of everything you do is everything you can do everything on your own so that you save money. That's not true. So the 8th point is that entrepreneurship or entrepreneurs, it is a genetic thing. Let's say your father is an entrepreneur, your mother is an entrepreneur, so therefore automatically you have that blood. You were born as an entrepreneur. That's not true. Nobody was born an entrepreneur. We learn in the job, you learn on the job. The same thing as you going to school to learn. So you learn. The only advantage of you having family members that are into entrepreneurship is that it motivates you. You learn from them. There are mistakes that they might have done that you saw, you noticed, and then you're taking it into you're taking note of it so that in your own business you will not make such mistake. That's the only advantage of having entrepreneurs as your family members. But apart from that, saying, okay, because your father, your mother, your sisters, everybody is an entrepreneur, then automatically you become an entrepreneur. That's not true. So stop that. So the 9th point is that for you to be successful as an entrepreneur, you have to be connected, you have to have friends, you have to be social. In fact, you need to be an extrovert. An introvert would not succeed as an entrepreneur. That isn't true. See, you mustn't have friends, family, and that will lead me to my next point. This friends and family, which is my last point, that will lead me to it. You mustn't have friends, family to be successful in your business or as an entrepreneur at all. All you need to do is socialize more. Even if you don't really socialize, marketing well, have good products. Like, market well, have good products, your strategy on point, listen to your customers, listen to what your clients want. If you used to package in an A4 paper and your clients are saying, madam, why don't you do it using A3 paper? It's going to work for you because you've listened to your clients. So next time they are going to come to you. Ensure that your working environment or your space, that's the ambience of your space, is cool, is attracting. Then you're going to make it. You mustn't have friends, family, you mustn't be an extrovert, you mustn't attend all the social everywhere. If you have the time, you can actually do that. It helps, but it's not like it's stamped that you must be an extrovert. You must be everywhere. Anywhere they say events, your head is there for you to succeed in business. That's not true. So the last on my list, which is number 10, is that, hey, you see this particular one, I had to leave it for number 10 because it's the one that's it's like it's said everywhere. Everybody believes this until you now get into it. Family and friends are your biggest customers. That isn't true. In fact, family and friends will ruin your business if you are not careful. If you don't stamp your foot on the ground, your family and friends will ruin it, because your family and friends will be like, oh, you're my friend, okay, sew this for me. Let's say you're into tailoring, sew this for me, I'll pay you maybe end of month. At the end of the month, they are not paying you, and you cannot seriously drag them because they are your family members, they are your friends. Or even if you even want to drag them, let's say for instance it's your family member, you go and tell your mom, oh, this auntie refused to pay me. Your mom will be like, she's your auntie, so you cannot drag her. You see, at the end of the day, you used your money to buy everything you use for your sewing, your lining, your thread, even the NEPA bill, so light bill that you had to maybe use an electric machine. All of that is gone. At the end of the day, you're losing. So that notion of, okay, your family and friends are your first client is not true. Nah, don't even make them your first clients. Don't even rely on them, because so many of them will not even pay you money for the job you are doing, but they will go outside and pay others. Even if they even decide to pay you, they will price you way lower than what you actually used in doing that job. So family, friends, nah. They are not your first clients. So look elsewhere. Don't say, okay, let me, since my family love food, let me just go into food business. They will eat all your food, clear all your food, and next thing is that you are looking for where your capital is. You will not find capital because everything is gone. Your business has been ruined by your so-called family and friends. So these are the 10 myths of entrepreneurship, of entrepreneurs. I said I should let you all know this so that you don't go into business with the wrong notion about business and all of that. So hope you did enjoy this video. If there are other myths that I didn't mention, please leave it in the comment section. 2021, if you've not seen the video I did on Monday, it's all about helping each other. I help you, you help me, we all grow together. No one grows alone. Like, you need everybody. Not everybody, you need people in your life. So that is why I am here, and I know you're here for me. So have yourself a lovely Wednesday, and please subscribe and share with everybody around you. Have yourself a good day. Bye.